Okay, you have to promise not to share this video with anybody, especially your lifting buddies, the guys you lift with a lot. Keep this to yourself, okay? Probably 30 years it's taken me to develop all these super secret bench chest tips. And I'm going to share them with you today just because I'm feeling generous. But don't share them with anybody else. Tip number 1, no matter how much weight you're lifting, always use chalk, okay? It doesn't matter. The most important thing about doing the bench press is looking cool when you're doing it, and nothing makes you look cool as when you use chalk. Chalk separates the pros from the rookies, okay? Lots of chalk, it doesn't matter. Okay, tip number 2. When you get into the bench and you get all set up, whatever width you want, take and squeeze your shoulder blades together. That's real important to help you lift more. I'm going to bench and then see if you can find out tip number 3. If you don't find it, I'll explain it to you, but look close. Did you see it? Watch again and watch close. Don't forget the shoulder blades. That's not the tip though. It's the breathing. Breathe in at the beginning and don't exhale anytime. Between reps, don't exhale and rebreathe. Just sip a little bit more breath. You'll be amazed at how much stronger this makes you at bench pressing. Let me show you again. So when you take your first breath, don't fill your lungs completely. Save a little bit in there. Take a big breath. And also, I don't exhale after I get the rack off. I take a breath before I unrack the bar. So take a breath. This will guarantee to punch up your 1 RM and also help you get your reps. The breathing is key. If you run out of lung space at the top, rebreathe, breathe some more in, and then keep doing that. You'll be able to get more reps out of it. Okay, here's some other tips. Tip number 3, I guess. Notice how I use as many small bumpers as possible. This will make you look like you're lifting a hell of a lot more weight than you actually are. That's important, okay? This is only like 185 pounds, but it looks like 400 pounds because of my strategic choice of bumper plates. Secondly, or tip number 4, I guess. I think tip number 4. If someone asks you how much you bench, what your 1 RM bench press is, you never answer. What you say is, well, how much is yours? And then whatever they say, your answer back is 5 pounds more than them. Okay? That's real key. So, for example, my stupid assistant coach, Jordan, or head coach Jordan will say, how much did you get on bench press today? I'll say, well, I don't know. Well, I'll say, well, how much did you get? And you'll say, 250 pounds, and I'll say, I got 255. Really simple, but really key. That'll also work for reps. So he says, how many reps did you get at 205? I'll say, well, how many reps did you get? And he'll say 6, and I'll say, I got 7. Okay, it doesn't matter how many you actually got, you always get 1 more than the guy who asked you. And then finally, tip number 5, I think, 2.5s. Well, 5 and 6 tips are combined. You always want to go second. You never want to go first. Make the other guy bench press first. And then at the last set, you want to add 2.5s to his weight. Because he can't go again, right? And then you want to do your set with an extra pair of 2.5s on it. And then that way you got bragging rights until the next time it comes around. Okay, those are my, I think 5 or 6 Rob Shaw's super secret bench press tips. Don't share them with anybody. Okay, let me see if I can get this. It's only like 190 pounds, but I'm struggling today. But it looks like 490, right? Watch closely, watch your breathing. Got it? All right, that's all for today.